Ever wondered how to turn a little into a lot, or transform feeling unwell into pure joy? Maybe you've dreamed of turning a struggling relationship into something fabulous, or a faltering business into a thriving success story. Today, we're here to guide you on this journey of transformation. It's all about understanding that your thoughts and feelings shape your reality. What you think and feel sets the course for what you experience in life. Let's dive in and learn how to quantify your path from where you are now to where you truly want to be. What you think and feel doesn't instantly show up in your life. You've got some leeway here, which can make things a bit messy. If every negative thought brought an instant consequence, we'd clean up our thoughts real quick. But life isn't about punishment for our thoughts. It's about understanding and using them to create. It's pretty amazing when you realize that what you're thinking now shapes your future. Imagine this. Someone goes through heartbreak, then gets sick, loses money, wrecks their car, all in a single week. It's like a spiral into despair. They keep focusing on these negative thoughts, drumming them up over and over. And before long, their vibrationalists grow. Their collection of thoughts fills up with all this negativity. They start seeing these exact results in their life. But don't fear your vibrationalists grow. It's also filled with good stuff. What's crucial is to be aware of your thoughts because they guide your journey. You can tell if you're moving towards what you want or away from it simply by how you feel. Your feelings are like a compass showing you the way. Think about this. When you cut yourself some slack or give someone else a break, doesn't it feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders? Ever made a mistake? And then someone you really care about notices, and instead of scolding you, they laugh and say, "Hey, we all mess up, right?" That feeling of relief and understanding is what we're aiming for. So, when you make the best of a situation, you're actually getting closer to what you truly want. But when you dwell on the worst of it, you're moving in the opposite direction. Ever wonder why anyone focuses on the negative? It's because deep down you know things are meant to go well for you. So when they don't, it feels unsettling. You've probably had people ask, "Why did you do that?" And you've fallen into the habit of explaining, thinking they don't get this vibrational stuff. Most people around you operate on what we call conditional love. They say they're all about unconditional love, but their actions show otherwise. It's like they're saying, "I feel good with this condition, so I'll support it. I feel bad with that condition, so I'll fight against it." It's a cycle of trying to change external conditions to feel better inside. But here's the thing, it never really works. Why? Because when you focus on changing the external, you're activating that need for change within yourself. You end up becoming more entangled in the problem you're trying to solve. Think about it like this. Imagine trying to solve terrorism by eliminating everyone who disagrees with you. It's just not possible. Eventually, you'll be left with only your own group, and even then, disagreements arise. The point is, you can't reach your true desires by fighting against what you don't want. It's a cycle that never leads where you truly want to go. So, what's the solution? What do you do when you're surrounded by things you really don't want to see, like in a tough situation, a relationship, or even just at home? You might feel like telling everyone to clean up their act, just like your neighbor's dog, Max, a playful pup who always brightens your day. He's just so lovable, it's hard not to smile when you see him. You might think, shouldn't everyone be this lovable? But you have lovable ones you adore and others you might not feel so warm towards. And then you start demanding they change to make you feel better. It's a big ask. Just when you think you've got things figured out, your son goes and does what his new girlfriend wants. If your happiness relies on others satisfying your every whim, it's no wonder you feel overwhelmed. Everyone seems to be focused on themselves. Isn't it funny when someone selfishly tells you not to be selfish? It makes you wonder who decides whose needs come first. Here's the thing. Source, or the universe, decided long ago that everyone's needs matter. Your desires are important. When you align with what you truly want, that's when your world starts falling into place. So, consider this. Every person in every situation desires something, and the universe responds to each of those desires. This arrangement could make everything better. Yet, somehow, we find ourselves in unnecessary competition with each other. We've adopted the belief that if someone else achieves their desires, it means we lose out. We shouldn't be fighting for limited resources because, in reality, the universe's abundance matches the intensity of our desires. If you want it, this reality has the means to make it happen. Recognizing that you're not in competition for resources changes everything. You don't need to say, "I've been well for so long. I'll let someone else have my share of wellness." Why? Because the link between your well-being and someone else's lack of it isn't there. However, when it comes to money, you might think the rich person has more than their share. You might try to split the pie evenly, only to see it all back in their pile soon after. What's happening? You're drumming up the belief of not enough money. Meanwhile, the wealthy person is affirming, "Money flows to me easily. It stays with me as fast as I earn it. This universe is abundant and good things come to me." They're enjoying the flow of wealth, not by money, but by how good it feels. And guess what? Complaining about the rich person having all the money, you're actually voting for them to have more. When you fight against what you don't want, you're pushing yourself further from what you do want. It's like helping the other side win repeatedly. We want you to understand. You're the creator, the one who attracts vibrations with guidance within you. We'll guide you on moving up the emotional scale. Now, let's talk about pain. Can you separate the physical pain from the emotions? Can you hurt but still feel hopeful? Yes, it's possible. And what about being stuck in traffic, frustrated to no end? Is it necessary to be miserable? No. Practicing frustration just attracts more frustrating situations. Instead, detach your emotions from the physical circumstances. Imagine being stuck in traffic but feeling content or even happy. You'll soon find yourself in situations you've been practicing for without the frustration. Imagine this. You're stuck in traffic, but instead of being frustrated, you're enjoying the music on the radio. You're singing along with your kids, admiring the flowers outside. You're making the best of the moment, finding peace where you are. You're not letting the traffic dictate your mood. You're choosing your vibe. When you start thinking independently of the conditions around you, something shifts. The conditions begin to change. But if all you do is focus on the negative conditions, nothing shifts. You see it, you think about it, you tell others about it, and soon enough it becomes your reality. But here's the thing, you don't have to dwell on every detail. Focus on the truths that uplift you, that make your heart sing. So, as you go about your day, remember this, your thoughts, your feelings, they have power. Choose them wisely. Focus on what uplifts you, what makes you feel good. Let go of what brings you down. When you do this, you're not just reacting to life, you're creating it. So, embrace the joy, find peace in the moment, and always strive to make your heart sing. That's where the magic happens.